Hi guys. Okay, it's Miss Pepper here. We are going to read our weekly story today, and it is called What Does Paris Hear? Now you might remember we started to look at this story a day or two before we left school, but since that's been a while, we're going to go over our story and talk about some of the parts of our story. Okay, it is early in the morning. Paris is in her bed. The house is silent. Paris listens for sounds. She uses her ears to hear. Now she hears different sounds. It's time to get up. Paris hears a tap tap at the door. Her mom is tapping on the door. The tap tap is quiet, so she stays in bed. Paris hears a knock knock. Oh, the knock knock. Her mom is knocking on the door. The knock knock is loud. She gets out of bed. Paris hears a drip drip. The sink is dripping water. The drip drip is quiet. The sink is off. Paris hears a swish swish. The sink is running water. The swish swish is loud. The sink is on. Paris hears a zzz, zzz. A bee is buzzing. The zzz, zzz is quiet. The bee is far away from Paris. Paris hears a buzz buzz. The bee is flying closer. The buzz buzz is loud. The bee is close to Paris. Paris hears a ting ting. She is tapping on her drum set. The ting ting is quiet. She plays lightly. Paris hears a bang bang. She is pounding on her drum set. The bang bang is loud. She plays hard. Can you pretend to play on the drums? Bang, 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 bang. Paris uses her, what to hear? Your ears, right. You use your ears to hear. She hears many sounds. Some sounds are quiet. And some are loud. What sounds can you hear? The end. All right, let's go to our communication board and see if we can talk about our story today. All right, let's see. What did Paris do with her ears? What can you do with your ears? Do you knock?
Knock.
Or do you listen?
Listen.
And hear?
Hear.
You don't knock with your ears, do you? No, you listen and you hear. Okay, let's look at some of the other ones. Let's talk about the characters in the story. Remember, characters are the people or the animals that were in the story. So the main characters, and pretty much the only characters in the story, was Paris. And
Mom.
We'll say her mom too, since she knocked on the door. Okay, so let's talk really quickly about some of the sounds that we heard today. Let's see. Which sound was a loud sound? Was the drip
Drip.
or was it the swish when the water was on? Right, the loud sound was the swish
Water.
of the water. Okay, let's see, what else? What was a quiet sound? What was a quiet sound? Was the knock
Knock.
or was it the
Tap.
tap? What do you think? Yes, I think the tap sound was the quiet sound, not the knock sound. That was pretty loud. All right. Well, we are going to go to our comprehension questions and we're going to practice them. And then you guys are going to have to do them all by yourself tomorrow. All right, let's look at our comprehension questions and see if we can answer our questions about our story. All right, so let's look here and see what does Paris use to hear. All right, so let's see. We can either pick shoes or elbows or ears. Do you remember what did Paris use to hear? Right, she used
Ears.
ears. Good job. All right, question number 2. What does Paris hear? Does she hear colors? Does she hear sounds? Or does she hear food? Right, if you guessed
Sounds.
sounds, that is correct. That's what Paris hears. All right, let's look at question number 3. What does the tap tap sound like? Remember, this was the knock, and that was the tap. So was the tap dark? Was it silent? Or was it quiet? Right, it was quiet.
Quiet.
All right, let's see if you remember. What makes the buzz buzz sound? Was it a dog? Was it a bee? Or was it a drum? What animal makes the buzz buzz sound? Well, if we said it's an animal, we know it's not a drum. So what goes buzz buzz? Is it a dog or is it a bee?
Bee.
Right, you guessed it. It is a bee. Can you tell me what sound a dog makes? Woof woof. All right, what does the bang bang sound like? You remember Paris used her drum set and she touched the cymbal and it went ting ting, but then she boom 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 banged on her drum set, and let's see what kind of sound it was. Was it a quiet sound? Was it a bright sound? Or was it a loud sound?
Loud.
Right, it was very loud sound. All right, you guys, you did excellent reading the story and identifying the characters and going through sounds and figuring out what's quiet and what's loud. And you answered the questions. And so that is all for today, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.